Commander Zexthai of the Valorian Empire adjusted his sensory appendages as the sleek alien vessel materialized on their long-range scanners. The ship hung motionless in the void, its dark hull reflecting minimal light from the distant star. It was unlike anything in their extensive databases, angular where Valorian ships were curved, brutal where theirs were elegant. "Unknown vessel detected, sir," reported sensor technician Velmore, her voice carrying the characteristic harmonic undertones of her species. Configuration: unfamiliar. Approximately 800 meters in length. Zexthai's compound eyes focused on the tactical display. For 3 millennia, the Valorian Empire had dominated this sector of the galaxy. Their technology was supreme, their military unmatched. They had encountered 47 different species, and each had either submitted willingly or been brought to heel through demonstration of Valorian superiority. "Hail them," he commanded. Standard first contact protocols. The communications array transmitted the universal greeting sequence, mathematical constants, basic physics principles, and a request for peaceful dialogue. The response came swiftly but not through their communication system. Instead, the alien ship's hull began to shift, panels sliding open to reveal weapons batteries that defied easy categorization. "Sir," Velmore's voice pitched higher with alarm. They're targeting us." "Impossible," Zexthai scoffed. "Run a deep scan. I want to know everything about their technology, their capabilities, their weaknesses. Show them what happens when primitives threaten the Valorian Empire." The scanning beam lanced out from their ship, penetrating the alien vessel's hull and delving deep into its systems. What the scanners revealed in the next 30 seconds would haunt Zexthai for the rest of his considerably shortened life. The Eli ship wasn't just armed, it was a weapon. Every surface, every corridor, every supposedly non-military section was designed with violence in mind. The crew quarters contained enough personal armaments to outfit a small army. The medical bay was stocked with equipment designed to treat injuries that their own scientists hadn't imagined possible to survive. The recreational areas featured combat simulators that made Valorian military training look like children's games. But it was the ship's computational core that truly terrified him. The scan revealed tactical databases containing detailed information about weapons of mass destruction that violated several galactic conventions, biological agents that could eliminate entire planetary populations, kinetic bombardment systems that could crack worlds, fusion bombs measured not in kilotons, but in teratons. "By the Seven Suns," whispered Velmore, her voice barely audible. "Sir, these readings can't be correct." Zexthai's mandibles clicked nervously as more data flooded in. The ship's crew complement was small, only 300 beings, but the scan revealed something impossible. Each crew member was equipped with personal enhancement technologies that would make them individually superior to an entire Valorian strike team. Their bones were reinforced with metallic compounds, their reaction times enhanced through neural modifications, their lifespans extended through genetic manipulation. The ship's captain, according to the bioscan, was over 200 years old but possessed the physical capabilities of someone a fraction of that age. Scars covered his body, evidence of survival through conflicts that should have been fatal. His crew showed similar indicators. These weren't explorers or merchants. They were apex predators shaped by warfare. "Sir," Velmore's voice cracked. "Their database shows they call themselves humans. They're from a world called Earth. According to this data, they've been in a state of continuous warfare for their entire recorded history. They've never known galactic peace because they've never left their home system before." The implications struck Zexthai like a plasma bolt. This wasn't an established interstellar power. This was a species taking its first steps into the galaxy, and they had arrived armed for total war as naturally as other species brought food or trade goods. The human ship, the scan identified it as TFN Retribution, began moving. Not the graceful glide of advanced gravitic propulsion, but the brutal acceleration of fusion drives that would liquefy most species. The humans aboard were apparently unaffected, their enhanced physiology allowing them to survive forces that would be lethal to others. "They're charging weapons, sir," Velmore reported. Energy signatures are impossible. Their main guns are reading is antimatter-based, but the yield calculations suggest they could vaporize our entire fleet with a single salvo. Zexthai stared at the tactical display, watching as targeting solutions painted themselves across his ship's hull. Humans weren't just superior. They were so far beyond Valorian military capability that resistance would be meaningless. 3 millennia of galactic dominance had made his people soft, complacent. They had forgotten what true warfare looked like because they had never faced an enemy that treated violence as an art form. "Open a channel," he commanded, his voice hollow with defeat. "All frequencies." The response came immediately, the human captain's image materializing on their view screen. He was scarred, gray-haired, with eyes that held the cold calculation of someone who had spent centuries perfecting the science of death. When he spoke, his voice carried no anger, no emotion, just professional courtesy. "Valorian vessel, this is Captain Chen of the Terran Federation Navy. You have exactly 60 seconds to withdraw from this system before we demonstrate why humanity doesn't need to announce its presence to the galaxy. We suggest you use that time to update your databases with a new classification, Apex Predator Species. Consider this your only warning." Zexthai looked at his crew, saw his own terror reflected in their faces, and made the wisest decision of his career. "All ships, immediate withdrawal. Set course for the homeworld, maximum burn." As the Valorian fleet fled, their sensors registered something that would change galactic politics forever. The human ship wasn't alone. Dozens of similar vessels were decloaking throughout the system, each one a monument to humanity's singular talent for organized violence. The galaxy had new apex predators, and they had just announced their arrival. The age of human expansion had begun, and the universe would never be the same.